Hello everyone, welcome to another round of LSA. Just to enable my game sound quickly. Hey Guzu, hey Captain Slow, hey Solid and Sugar Bear, welcome to all of you. Can just about see you in the chat there. Right, so we're just quickly trying to get okay, Skylar Sims is in. I just need to remember this is him. That it all makes sense. Okay, and then let's ready up. Everyone ready up. And then I'm just going to quickly tag all the drivers. Oopsie. Okay, I think the stream is on and ready to go. Everyone's readying up. I think everyone is in. Okay, I think that should be that. Let me just see. I'm just gonna open the stream on my phone so I can see the chat. See all of you beautiful people. Some more volume from the game or my mic? Or do you mean everything? Mic. Right. Let's see if we can do that quickly. Okay. That's about as much as I can do before it starts clipping. I don't want to go more than that, otherwise it's probably gonna sound really bad. So let me know if that's better. Yeah, sorry, that's about as much as I can do at this stage. Hopefully it's okay. If it's bad while the cars are racing and everything, let me know. Then I can just turn the game down a bit so that the game isn't as loud, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, that's about all I can do. Right, so just Nate is going to be on his way a bit later. He is running a bit late. Let me see if I can send him a request so long. Just in case. Okay, send him a request and hopefully he can join. Anyone leaving the pits? Here comes a Ferrari. Don't know if that's... It comes both Ferraris actually. So, first out of the pits is going to be Rikus. Have a look at those sponsor boards. Moza Racing at the top. Replace the Fanatic. There we've got the big LSA banner. We've got some Springbok logos there in the background. I think it looks pretty cool. Guzu says money is on Gems. Yeah. Gems could be one to watch tonight. James could definitely be one to watch. It's probably going to be one of those where I think it might be between Big T and Mango. I know those are like the two obvious bets, but I just think Their pace is going to be strong. It's also going to depend. Don Rabico is going to be up there. He had a quali ban last week, so he wasn't able to qualify, and he was rapid in the race. He came from last. I think he got up to 5th, and then he ran out of fuel. And then he dropped back down to like P11. So Don is going to be definitely up there. How did you get that done? That's awesome. Yeah, so there's a video on YouTube that shows you how to do it. You basically have to download an app, and then you make your own images in the same format as the images in the game, and then you replace files. So it's pretty cool. And luckily it works online, so you're able to play with it online. It doesn't kick out, the anti-cheat doesn't kick you out, obviously, because you're not like modding car performance or anything, as Rikus does invalidate at turn 3. Now Baby Boy has a quali ban from last week, so he's not going to be qualifying today. So who's going to be next? There's a Haas coming. I'm going to presume they all starting their laps. So maybe that Mercedes of Japes. Where's Japes? He's on an out lap. Then there's a Ferrari. He invalidated Rikus. The other Ferrari is on an out lap. And we've got a McLaren. Skilly is in the pits. And Virum is on an out lap. Then there's a Visa. Where's the Visa? James. That might be James. Let's go on board with James. Yeah, I think it really looks cool. So like this whole final stadium section is just LSA banners everywhere. Look at this. How cool is that? I think that looks pretty dope. Yeah, James starts us off with a 15.7, and then comes D Square Rapper 18.0. It's his first race in tier 1, so welcome to D Square Rapper. He was actually assigned a tier 2 reserve role, but his times were close enough to tier 1, and we said, listen, there aren't any other reserves in tier 1, so come and join us. And he said he's willing to take on the challenge, so good luck to him. And there's Big T with the 15.1, almost into the 14s. Now where's Don? He's on an out lap still. Mango maybe? Where's Mango? He's in the pits. Okay. Storming goes second. 15.4. Don is going to start his lap now. Oh no, that's the other. That's Japes. Japes just finished his lap. 15.8 up to P5. Good lap from Japes. Who's next? Now there's a Ferrari coming. Is that Remco? Yeah, he's invalidated again. And there's another Alpine. That's going to be Pantry Star starting a lap. And then there's a McLaren. That's Virum Puzzle. Is he going to go into 4th? Wow. These drivers are really close. 15.7, 15.7, 15.7, 15.8. How close are these times? There's another 15.4 from David. Wow. So David's put in some... David's put in the hours this week after having a bit of a tough week last time out. Don is now going to start his lap. So let's have a look at Don's lap. See if he can challenge the guys up front. Captain Slow, if you could just let me know if the mic is better. Is the balance between my mic and the game audio, is it fine? Hey Turtle, good to see you in the chat. Hope you enjoy the stream. Don did a 27.8 per sector. I've got no idea if that's a good time or not. Apparently it's purple according to the game. Now Remco goes fastest with a 15.0. Great lap from him. Waiting to see a 14. I think by the end of the session there will probably be a couple of 14s. Maybe Don, Big T, Mango and Remco. Let's see Don coming through the final section now. goes third, 15.2. Really close, really close. There's a Red Bull coming. Is that Buerta? No, it's not. It's a different Red Bull. It's going to be Skylar Sims starting a lap. So this is Skylar Sims. He recently got his PC, so his Steam name is now Imi. But for all intents and purposes, I'm going to be calling him Skylar Sims tonight. Just for my own sanity as well. Storming is starting another... No, he just finished the lap, I think. Because he's got no battery left. Right, so what's happening? There's a Williams coming. Is that Mango? Yes, here we go. Mango coming across the line. There we go. 14.3. Oh my goodness. So Mango has arrived. Wow, that's a stunning lap. Goodness. Now we've got Spikes across the final corner. Went a bit wide there. Goes into P14. Still a good lap. And then next is another Mercedes. That's going to be Japes. Oh no, that's Don coming in from... He's going to pit. So then Winterish. He's going to start a lap now. And then Skylar Sims is going to be the next one to cross the line. I think he's starting a new lap. Or something. Oh no, he did a 15.8. I think that time was there maybe. As everyone is diving into the pits now. Here comes the Visa. Who's that? That's going to be James. Starting a lap. Right. Now it's the other Williams. Is that just Nate? No, that's Mango who's coming into the pits. Then there's an Alpine. That's the other Alpine. Where are you? Pantry Star. He's also pitting. Goodness. Okay, Big T is going to start a lap. David is in the pit. Then there's a Kick Sauber coming. That's Spikes, who is not on a lap. D-Square Upper. Coming around the final corner. 16.8. That's good. Still in the 16s. Freshly squeezed fastest lap. Tyson, man, you must come join me on comms, dude. I saw you join. Don told me you're going to join the server. I saw you joined. I don't know if you saw my message I sent you on Discord. But if you can sort your profile out on Discord, you can join me. It'll be good to have another person in the comms seat so that I don't do this alone. But back to the action. That was Skylar, and then there's a Ferrari of Rikus starting a lap. Okay, so Big T is 2 seconds down on his time, so I don't think he's gonna complete this lap. Who's next? Alpine. D-Square Rapper is not improving. Then we've got Just Nate. Let's stay on board with Just Nate for a while, as he is going to finish his first lap. Coming across the final couple of corners. Very technical part of the track this. Just Nate's still got a lot of battery left. Can use a lot more of the battery, as he does a 16.8 as well. Then there's a Mercedes. Is that Japes? Yes, it is. Japes up to P9 with a 15.7. Then we've got a McLaren. That's Verum Puzzle going up with a 15.2. And we've got a Ferrari. Is that Remco? No, it's not. It's his teammate Rikus. Where does Rikus end up? P13. There we go. These times are super close, guys. Can't really. Storming is starting a lap. Let's stay on board with Storming for this lap. Hey Cassie, lucky to see you in the chat, man. My brother-in-law. he's got a VIP seat. Storming Thundered, first sector. Basically level with his previous time. He's got to find 4 tenths if he wants to go to P2. I've actually missed Winterish Iowa going P2. Wow. Great lap from Winter. Fantastic lap, actually. So far, Mango is the only one in the 14s. And by a comfortable margin. So what does Storming Thunder do? He's gone purple in the middle sector. This game is a bit glitchy with the sector time. So I don't think... I don't know if it's purple. Given how rapid Mango's first lap was, I don't know if that will be purple. But let's see what he does. Coming across the finish line. Storming Thundered. A 15-0 on the dot. Wow. I mean, just look how close these times are, guys. This is ridiculous. A 15-0-0, 15-0-1, and a 15-0-2. And then Big T on a 15-1, 15-2, 15-2, 15-2. You've literally got P2 to P8 covered by 2 tenths. And then David's a tenth behind. And then you've got another 3 or 4 cars within another tenth of each other. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Spikes coming across the final corner. Does he improve? He does. Goes 5th with another 15-0. Guys, if this is going to be how close it is, I am super excited for this race. This is amazing. Where is, who's coming next? That's Buerta. He's starting a lap. No? Did he finish the lap? I'm not sure. He's got full battery, so I don't know if he's starting or finishing a lap. Storming is next. Okay, he's gonna pit. And then there's a Williams. Is that Mango? Yes. Is Mango improving? Let's have a look. Ooh, that looked a bit wide, but the game didn't invalidate him. Interestingly enough. So, let's see if he improves. No, he pits. He pits. Right, then there's an Aston. That's Sugar Bear. He's going to start a lap. And then there's an Alpine. Which Alpine is that? Is it Pantry? Yeah. So Pantry start, final sector. 3 seconds down on his time. So I think he's going to pit. We've got both Kick Saubers really far up the field, which is great to see. Got a bunch of guys that are going to start their laps now. There's a Red Bull, that's going to be Buerta. He's probably going to pit as well. And then there's a McLaren. That's Scully, also on an outlap. Okay, let's go on board with Sugar Bear then, because Sugar Bear is going to be the next one to set a lap. Very technical part of track this. What does he do for the middle sector? He's a 10th down on his time. Oh, again, very wide at that corner. Maybe this game is a bit lenient on the track limits there. So if you can exploit that, then you might gain a bit of time. Let's see if he nailed this final sector. Sugar Bear, 2 tenths. It doesn't improve. But he has got a lot of battery left. So I think, Sugar Bear, if you are listening, you can use a bit more battery on your quali laps. But again, I don't think there's enough time now in the session. Right, Davids. No, that's going to be Big T. Cross the final corner. Can he improve? That's the question. He does. Big T goes into the 14s, up to P2. Great lap. Then we've got the Alpine, D-squared rapid. D-square rapper. That's going to twist my tongue tonight. I'm just going to call him D-square. He's starting a lap, right? So, Buerta. Oh no, it's going to be David's. David's across the line. Goes P2. 14.8. What a turnaround from last week. Wow. From plumb last to second. That's a great lap from David's. Right, next up we've got Japes starting a lap. Then we've got Sugar Bear. I think he's going to pit. And we've got a Visa coming. That's going to be James. That's an outlap. Then Storming is on an outlap. Outlap. Scully is not on an outlap. No, he is going to start a lap now. Japes. No, that's going to be Don is on an outlap. Look at this train of cars. Wow. Ferrari followed closely by an Alpine. Followed closely by another Ferrari. So let's see if this works out for them. Then there's a Haas. Surely not improving. McLaren of Puzzle starting a lap. Silas Sims goes up to 10th. How crazy is this? How crazy are these times? Ridiculous. Okay, Williams, is that just Nate? Yep, just Nate coming across the final corner, 4/10 up. Goes P18 with a 16.4. Got his teammate Mango starting his final lap. This is going to be frantic, guys. Apologies if I don't see everyone, but James is going to be the next one crossing the line. He's almost a 10th up on his time, and believe it or not, that could actually like improve him by a couple of positions. That's how close these times are. There we go, P4, as I said, goes into the 14s. Great lap. Then, Winterish, he stays 6th. Doesn't improve. Scully would have just crossed the line. Don goes up to P6 with a 15.001. These times are ridiculous. This race will be so close. Anyone can lock up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, guys, I can't stress this enough. Look how close these times are. Look how many drivers are on a 15.0 or a 14.9. Like, this is crazy. Skylar Sims is invalidated, so he's not improving. Maybe Mango is not improving either. So Mango did his best lap at the start, and then hasn't been able to improve since, which is understandable given how ridiculously good that first lap was. And then Nate is going to be pitting. So that's qualifying, guys. That is qualifying. Have a look at this. Here's a 15.3, okay, in P12, and here's a basically a 15.0, okay, if you add 11,000. So 3/10 covering 5th to 12th. Remco went into P2 somewhere. I missed that. Apologies to Remco, but that is a great lap from the Ferrari driver. So we've got a Williams, a Ferrari, and then 2 Ferrari power cars in the Haas. Have a look at these times. Madness. Absolute madness.
Noch Francis Mike.
Yo, who's this? Oh, Skylar Sims. Hey, man.
How's it?
Good, and you?
Oh, good.
Are you in the game chat, like in the game voice thingy?
I don't know.
Can you maybe see if you can mute yourself? Dave says he thinks he has disconnected. Let me see if I can invite you back, Japes. Oopsie, not settings. Invite friends. See if we can invite Japes back. Okay, Jape's asking for another invite. Let's see if we can... No, I don't know why his game is acting up like that. There we go, Japes. I've just got to also tell everyone what time we're reading up, so... My bad, I forgot to do that. Okay. So apparently... Oh. Apparently there is some rain forecast. Let me just ask the drivers, because I can't see the weather forecast, because EA are fantastic like that. Mango says apparently there's rain the whole race. So it's obviously dry now, but apparently somewhere it's gonna start raining. So the drivers are saying it's dry. So apparently it's dry, but the game is forecasting rain. But as far as I'm aware, you can't pick... You can't change the weather tire that you're starting on. Like if the game gives you wet tires, you've got to start on inters or wets, even if the track is dry enough for slicks, and vice versa. Like the track now is dry enough for slicks, which means the game is probably giving them slicks, and I don't think you can choose inters, even if you predict that it's going to start raining soon. So I think everyone will be... Let me just answer Japes here. Okay, we can ready up. Everyone, let's go. Let's go keep it clean. All the tier 1 driveroos. Okay, so the race is going to start any moment now. Gonna unmute that thing. And let's go back to the YouTube stream so that I can see the lovely comments of all the lovely people. There's the countdown, which means we are almost set to go. Right, lights out. And away we go. Got a bunch of medium runners. We've got Remco on the hard, already dropping a lot of places. Now, what's going to happen into turn 1? Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of chaos. We've got Big T side by side with Mango. Oof, Mango jumping around a bit. Japes has been kicked again. Let's just see if we can get through these first couple of corners unscathed. All of these drivers looking fine. Who's that? Japes. Oh, he's at the back. Now, Big T Mango still fighting. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. David's into his teammate. And that might be damage, actually, for the second Haas driver. Yeah, that is. David has got damage. Went into the back of his teammate. James up into 4th. I can't remember where he started. Don Ravico up into 5th. Then you've got the two Kick Saubers in 6th and 7th. Storming Thunderhead in 8th. And we've got Remco, who went from 2nd all the way to 9th on his hard tyres. So the hard's not working for Remco. At least not at the moment. But in a couple of laps, those hards will warm up. For sure. Right, so I just want to quickly see if I can send Japes one more invite. Apologies. Okay, let's go to the front. We've got Mango still leading from Big T. Mango's connection not looking too great. Oof, that's very dodgy. I don't think it's me because no one else is glitching, so I do think it's on Mango's side. So David is going to fall back now because he's got front wing damage, which means that's bad for this whole pack because they're all going to be separated from Mango and Big T, which means Mango and Big T can run away with this race. So it's crucial for Davids to stay within this DRS. But I don't think he'll be able to, just because of the lack of downforce. You can see him struggling. James has got to go for this overtake. Down the main straight. I think he gets DRS, just about. I think Big T might have dropped back a bit to give him DRS. But he's definitely losing at this lap. You can see his battery is already gone. So he had to use a lot of his battery to stay within Big T's DRS, but now he's out of it. So can James go for the move here? I think I'm going to try one more time to send Japes an invite. Okay, hopefully Japes can join. Hey Japes, if you're in the stream, sorry man, I've sent you a couple of invites, so hopefully, okay, Japes has joined. Hopefully he can take control and stay in the session this time. David's still in Big T's DRS. This is interesting. He's able to stick in Big T's DRS here, which is crucial. Don Rabico, only 2/10 behind. Can he go for a move on James? As we've got a change for the lead, we've got Big T up into first. Our race winner from last week takes the lead in Mexico. Now, does he slow the pack down a bit to ensure his teammate stays in DRS? Or does he try and bolt? That's going to be an interesting question, which I don't have the answer to at the moment. We've got one long DRS train for the first 6 cars, and then we've got a gap down to Storming Thunderhead, who has got past Spike, as the Ferrari of Remco runs very wide in that corner there. Davids with a 3-second penalty already. That'll be because of the front wing damage. He'll be running wide and getting a lot of understeer and dirty air with that broken front wing. But he is managing to stay with the front guy, so that is pretty promising. And now Storming Thunderhead, he is trying his best to... Japes has left the session again. I'm sorry, Japes. I have tried. I've sent you... Japes, if you're still in the... Oh, and James has now also been disconnected. What's happening, guys? This is crazy. Japes, restart your Wi-Fi, and then let me know if your Wi-Fi is restarted, and I can send you one more invite and try again. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't spend the whole race sending invites, as Spikes goes a bit wide there in turn 4, which almost allows Remco to go for a move. Right, so James has now fallen back, and he's now going to be holding up this whole pack. So Storming gets through, but now James is going to be holding up this whole pack. Oh, crazy. This is bad for everyone. Not just for James, this is bad for everyone behind him as well, because they're all being held up. As now it's chaos as everyone is trying to overtake James's AI car. It's just a massive scrap as Puzzle goes for the move as well. Chaos ensuing here in the midfield. And now it's Spikes. Is probably going to be overtaken here by Remco, which might not be a bad thing. If I was Spikes, I would let Remco overtake me here, because Remco is on hards. And these hards are going to become the faster tire within the next 2 or 3 laps maybe. So maybe Spikes can now use Remco as a bit of a tow truck to ensure he gets back into the DRS of Storming Thunderhead and the guys ahead. But back to the front, we've still got Big T leading from Mango, leading from Davids, who is still in the DRS. And then we've got Don Rabico and Winterish, who both were promoted a place, with James disconnecting. And then Storming Thunderhead now 1.9 behind, so he's got to really push. James has left again. That's unfortunate, guys. I wonder why that is happening. I'm not sure. If you guys are in the stream, James Japes, restart your Wi-Fi, like unplug your router and plug it back in. Maybe that does solve the issue. But yeah, that is pretty unfortunate. So yeah, there's not much more I can do, as James' AI is now just falling through the pack. As a few gaps have opened up to the guys behind. Did I just see a couple of raindrops? Yeah, it's raining. It's raining. Just Nate gets a 10th place corner cutting penalty. Wow. That seems harsh. David has now lost DRS. I wonder with the rain, that's probably affecting him even more. So James has joined back. Hopefully he can stay in the session this time. So these guys will want to go until the rain gets severe enough to pit to inters. So everyone's going to try and stay out until the inters comes. Now Big T is still leading from Mango, and then David's in P3. And is he going to get back into DRS here? I think he might. Going to be close. I think he just missed it, actually. Yeah, he doesn't get DRS. So this is crucial for Don. Can Don now pass Davids into P3? Crucial for the Mercedes driver. Here he goes. Round the outside, and he makes the move stick. Great stuff. Don up into P3. David's down to P4. Winterish still in P5. And then we've got Storming now 2.7 behind. So that's just how crazy strong the DRS is. You literally lose about 6 or 7 tenths down that main straight. And then you lose another 2 or 3 down this straight again. So the DRS is really, really powerful. We've got Sugar Bear right on the back of Puzzle. Can he go for the move? Not quite. Not quite close enough. James is back in the session. You can see that's him running wide. That won't be the AI, I think. Because he would have just taken control of his car, and then suddenly it's raining, and then there's a lot less grip. So, yeah, unfortunate for him. Okay, Jape says he has restarted his Wi-Fi. Let's try one more invite. The side. Japes, you're showing offline for me. Let's see if I can find you this side. There we go. Okay. One more time, Japes. See if you can join. As now we've got David pitting for hards and replacing his front wing. I wonder if that's a mistake. Going for hards while it just started raining. That's a very interesting call. And I'm not sure if it's going to work. Storming Thunderhead gets passed by Remco. Yeah, these hards are going to be good. So if I was storming again, as I said earlier, I would let Remco now lead. Just use the DRS to save tires, save ERS, save some fuel. Because he is under fuel as well, is storming. And let Remco with his hard tires catch the guys ahead. As you can see through the sector, he's much quicker. Look how much he's gaining. He gained 3/10 just in one corner. So yeah, Remco is definitely going to be on a charge with these tires. Storming really needs to stick with him now to get DRS. Mango goes on Big T pit. Now let's have a look at Big T. Does he go for the mediums or does he go for inters? Does he go for hards or does he go for inters? This is going to be interesting. It's hards. Wow. Okay. So obviously it's raining, but it's not raining a lot. So obviously they feel like the hard tires are the way to go. See if he can come out ahead of this pack. I think he just about does, which is important for him. Now Rikus, does he go for the overtake? No, he doesn't. Okay. So Rikus right on the back of D Square Rapper, who's had a good race to be fair. Up into P12. Started quite far back, so having a good race. Obviously still needs to pit, but yeah, going well so far. Now James has just pitted. Japes hasn't pitted yet. And I don't know if this is AI or if it's actually him. 2.6 to James. I think it still is AI. Because he's losing a lot of time. Right, now we've got more pitters. Don Rabico into the pits. Going for hards as well. Who else is pitting? Storming Thunderhead is pitting for hards. Okay, here comes Big T. Comes up well ahead of Don Rabico. And Don is actually going to get some traffic now. This is not ideal for him. So with his pressure tires, he's going to catch these two guys ahead of him, Rikus and D Square. And they're going to probably hold him up a little bit. This is one of the closest fights on track, so let's stay on board with them. You can see Don already within a second. Dave says, seems like I'm out. Oh man, that's super unfortunate. Sorry about that. Not really sure why it's doing that, but it's you and James. James seems to have been able to rejoin. The top three all continuing. Remco, obviously on his hards, has closed the gap quite a lot. As is Winter. Winter is only a second behind Mango. Showing some really good pace, and Mango doesn't have a lot of battery left either, so Winter could very well find himself within the DRS of Mango by the end of the lap. Yeah, he's in the DRS. Crazy stuff. Winter is carrying some really good pace. Obviously, Big T is going to undercut these two guys, but yeah, the tire offset is going to be pretty big. So it seems like Mango has a bit more downforce. He's able to corner a lot faster than Winterish. Winterish does close on him on the straights. So that might be a bit of a setup difference between the two. And Remco now also just 1.3 behind. So really, he's been closing this gap a lot the last couple of laps. Does Winter get DRS? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And have a look. Remco was 1.1 behind at the start of the straight, and now it's 1.7. Well, okay, it's now 1.4, but it was 1.7 at the end of the straight. So, yeah, crazy. As Big T gets past Baby Boy. Baby Boy is still yet to pit. Running on those mediums. Started last. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. What's happening here? Bit of a kerfuffle here between these guys. Is that Mango? Oh, Mango's dropped back. What's happened? Remco's in the lead. This was between the lead. Mango, is there damage? So Remco looks fine. Mango looks fine. And Winterish looks fine. I wonder what happened there. Oh, I missed that. Some contact between the drivers. Remco carrying on. Mango now deciding to pit finally. And Winterish also carrying on. So he feels like he can still go on these tyres. Where's Big T in all of this? Big T has almost made up a whole pit stop. That's massive. So I'm going to assume Remco is going to go maybe for a one stop. Winterish is probably trying a one stop because he's still on those 13 up old mediums. As is Baby Boy, I'm going to assume. The penalties, we've got 3-second penalties for Remco, Baby Boy, Davids, Rikus, D-Square Rapper and Scully. And then a 10-second penalty for just Nate, unfortunately for him. Here's Don Robico now. Catching Baby Boy. I almost said Big Boy. It's the opposite actually. Baby Boy is very slow. Is that just his tires? Does Don go for the move here or does he stay behind? No, he goes for the move. Baby Boy's tires are just gone. Does he do another lap or does he call it? Okay, he puts. So now Storming Thunderhead on the back of just Nate. I don't think Nate is going to fight this too hard. He knows Storming Thunderhead is on much pressure tires. Okay, where do we have some battles on track? We've got Rikus right behind Mango. The Mango having gone so much deeper, look how far behind he is from Big T. But then again, Big T will probably have to pit again. That is my Steam notification. I don't know who sent me a Steam thing now. But I can't go in there at the moment. Sugar Bear on the back of James. Is James AI controlled? It looks that way. I don't know. No. No, he's not. James is not AI control. Definitely not. Okay. Then we've got Virum right on the back of this little train with James and Sugar Bear. As David gets past just Nate on the straight. Now David has got to try and catch up to Storming Thunderhead. It's going to be quite difficult, and Storming is trying to close that half a second gap to Don Robico so that it can be in the DRS of the Mercedes driver. Don Robico running in the net 2, I would say. Although these guys probably have to stop again, whereas Remco I think is going to do a one stop. Baby Boy's got inters. Wow, Baby Boy's got inters. Is he quick? He is staying roughly similar to Villain Puzzle. Gap staying around 4, 3.9, 4. But the inters aren't that much quicker, I would say. In fact, I think they might still be a bit slower. Yeah, I don't think it's quite ready for the inters yet. We've got Mango right on the back of his teammate. Teammate won't make that too hard. Mango gets passed into P6. Okay, now he's got to set off after Davids. He's still trying to catch Storming and Don and Big T. Big T has almost caught up to Remco here. You would think that he would be able to, given his fresher tires. Now we've got Skylar Sims right on the back of on just Nate. Can he get the PlayStation driver? Probably not on this straight. He'll probably go for it on the next straight with the long DRS. Got Spikes, Winterish, Bottom Puzzle right on the back of D-Square Rapper. Oh, he goes for it! He goes for it! D-Square Rapper leaves in the room. Great racing from both of them. And D-Square Rapper manages to stay in position. He manages to keep P12. But now, Bottom Puzzle is going to have DRS down the straight. And you can see how big that is. Any other gaps? Sugarway also getting past D-Square. This is the part of the race where it kind of quiets down a bit. Not too many on-track battles happening. But maybe we can get a safety car or something a little bit later. Spikes right on the back of Skylar Sims. Only half a second gap. Enriquez right on the back of Huerta. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay with most of the action. He doesn't go for it. But he'll probably just stay patient for this main straight. Stay nice and close to Huerta and then on the main straight overtake him, I think. Unless one of them pits? No, they don't. They've actually both just... Well, Rikus is just pitted. Okay, D-Square is in the pits. I think he started on medium, so interesting that he's gone mediums again. It means he will have to do another stop. Okay, James, right on the back of Bottom Puzzle. There's a little bit of a train forming here. James, then Sugar Bear, and then Baby Boy. Baby Boy's still on the inters, and they do seem like they're working. I just wonder if they are overheating and wearing out too quickly. Now Mango has caught up to David. Wow, that is quick. Only a couple of laps, and here he goes. Mango gets past David, and you will have a second helping of DRS because it's one detection zone. So if you have DRS in the first one, you definitely have DRS in the second straight. David's now, remember, he did stop to change his wing, so David does now have his wing back, so he is going to try and stay with Mango, although this is going to be tough because Mango does have a bit of a pace advantage and he's got fresher tires. It's going to be tricky. Yeah, David's already out of the 1 second. That happened a lot quicker than I thought it would. Sugar Bear on the back of James. A little bit of a train going here. We've got we've got James, Sugar Bear, and Baby Boy. The three of them testing each other. It's interesting to me that these inters are basically the same pace as the dries. If the weather gets worse, the inters are going to become worse as well. Not worse than slicks. I mean, slicks will obviously be terrible if it starts raining, but I mean, 25 lap old inters obviously not going to be as good as a fresh inter. Right, so here comes, I know, yeah, I think he did. I think Baby Boy overtook James there. And doesn't re-overtake him, stays in P11. Not really any gaps to tell you about. Just this one. Baby Boy all over the back of Sugar Bear. Maybe those inters have come good now. Right, Winterish right on the back of his teammate. Does Spikes let him go? Honestly, again, I would, because Winterish does have fresher tires, so you can let him pass and then use him as a bit of a train, for a bit of a, you know, something to pull him along. Okay, Don has caught up to Remco here with those pressure tires, so he is almost into P2 now. Remco's still going on those hards. You would think that he might pit at the end of like the next 2 or 3 laps and go medium. Oh, there's the yellow flag. Who's that? Japes? What the hell? HP is pitting. Is Japes in the session? Interesting. Right, here we've got some movement. We've got another pit stop for David and Remco. Remco has gone medium, so he's going to go to the end on these mediums. As he does get passed by Vidim Puzzle. That's fine. Spike. Did he let his teammate go? I think he did. Okay, again, not really much going on at the moment. Mango is within... Oh, Big T has pitted. Okay, now the question is, with 9 seconds the gap, does Big T do the top 3, try and go to the end? Mango might, because he pitted quite late. We've still got 13 laps left, so Mango will have to do 22 laps on a set of hards, which is possible. The others will have to do 24 laps. Remco Spikes is pitting. Does he go for another set of hards? Yes, he does. As Baby Boy, the Inter is not working for him. Mango now, getting past, ooh, Storming Thunderhead. Bit of argy-bargy there. Mango does consolidate the position. Now, can Storming stay in his DRS? We've got D square wrapper right on the back of James, who, that might be James' AI. Happening here. Baby Boy, Lucas, James. D square wrapper looks like he got past just Nate. And Storming Thunder, it pits again. Oh, okay. So he is not going for a one stop. He comes out ahead of David and Sugar Bear. Rikus getting past Sugar Bear. And then just Nate, is he going to go for the move? No, not quite close enough. Sugar Bear, I think, just got Rikus back. Not too sure. Right, so who's on old tires? Vidim Puzzle is on old tires, as is Winterish. Can they make it another 10 laps? They could possibly, but they might just be very slow. Because we saw in the first stint how quickly Big T was able to make up pit stop by pitting early. Does Don try and go to the end? I don't think it's wise because Big T only 5 seconds behind. And on much fresher tires, I would, yeah, it's a risky one. Like, if you're Don, do you let Mango pass you and then try and use Mango to pull you along with DRS? But the other thing is then there's dirty air and Mango has 3-lap pressure tires. So if he does push, he could probably get you out of DRS. And then you've lost the position for nothing. So that is quite an interesting dynamic. The Mango will probably get the move done on this straight now. Here we go. Mango takes the lead into turn 1. Oof, Don got a bit compromised over that curb. And that means he's out of the DRS immediately. Wow. So now Don will probably be trying to hold on to P3 because of the gaps to the guys behind. If he's not going to pit, he might still pit. Him and Mango. Mango might not pit. He might try and see if he can keep Big T behind. We've got Venom Puzzle on the back of Baby Boy. Okay, so Winterish is staying right at the back of Baby Boy. There's a lot of penalties. So Remco, Storming, Davids, Baby Boy, Verum, Sugar Bear, all have 3 seconds. James has 6, D Square has 9, Rickett has 3, Justin has 3, and Skilly has 3. Almost everyone has a penalty so far. Oh, snap. There we go. Sorry. Ha! I pressed the wrong button. And I couldn't figure out what button I pressed. There we go. I think... Oh, I pressed the UI button by mistake. Rikus, is he gonna get Puerta? Yes, he is. Oh no, they passed someone in the pits. There we go, Rikus now on the inside with his fresh mediums. They'll manage to pass Puerta. And now Big T has got Don Rabico down the main straight. The question is, can Big T not only catch Mango but pass him as well? Or can Mango hold on to this win? This is going to be quite a big finale because Big T, only 3 seconds behind, has got 9 laps fresher tyres, which is very significant. As Venom Puzzle does the fastest lap of the race. Don has lost DRS to Big T now. So this is a straight fight. Don is probably going to try and go to the end, as is Winter. Can they keep these guys behind? Remco coming on his mediums. But he's got a penalty as well. So this is maybe perfect for Don. Because Winterish, if he keeps these guys behind for a couple of laps, even if they do catch Don, they're not going to catch him and pass him and build a 3-second gap. There's only 6 laps left of this race, which has flown by, can I just add. This race has absolutely flown by. Baby Boy in the DRS of Venom Puzzle, and I think he's the only car that has DRS at this stage. Everyone is spread out, so obviously the field could have been a bit closer if those cars didn't disconnect. I think especially James when he disconnected, we had a bit of a disconnect in the drivers, and the trains started forming, where everyone was in one long train before that. So I think that may be a factor. Once you're out of DRS, it's just your raw pace that can influence where you are. I'm gonna stick with this battle. It's the only one that's really quite close enough at this stage. The gap from Mango to Big T is down to 1.8 seconds. Let's have a look at something. So Mango, the previous lap, a 19.6. Big T, 18.8. So about 8/10. 8/10 per lap. And Big T now only a 10th behind, getting in DRS. Does he get it? I think he's close. Oh, there's an Alpine in the way. Who's that? Is it Pantry Star? No. It's D Square Rapper. Does he get out the way of Big T early enough? Now, does Big T get DRS here? Does he close? I don't think he does. It was close. But I don't think he got it, actually. In all of that, Baby Boy has gotten past the button puzzle again. But there are so few battles happening on track. Storming Thunderhead trying to get Remco for P5. They both have 3 seconds, so this is 4th position. Storming does get past Remco. Now, how does Remco respond? Oof, he goes a bit wide there, locks up slightly. Rita did get past Rikus. I don't know if Rikus, does he have old tires? No, he doesn't. He's just been struggling. In fact, Bueta's tires are much older than Rikus' tires. He has been struggling quite a lot. Okay, let's go to the front, because here we can see now Big T right on the back of Mango. He goes for the move. Mango defends. Big T, oh, there's contact. Big T almost spins round. There was a slight bit of contact there as Big T tried to, I think, go around the outside. And then the game's wonky collision model just meant that he almost spun. This is Big T's to lose now, because 3 laps to go. Gap is 6 tenths. He is definitely going to be able to use this middle sector and the final sector to get as close as possible to Mango. So apologies to the rest of the guys, but if I'm looking at the intervals, it's only James at the moment who's basically within DRS. So apologies, James. I'm not going to focus on your battle. I'm going to focus on this battle for the lead, because this is for the lead/win of the race. The Mango now, did he get DRS from this back marker? No, he didn't. The Mango, here comes Big T again. Push it to the outside. Side by side again. And Big T makes it work. He's got the lead. Now can he keep the lead and win 2 out of 2 to start the season? Does this McLaren... No, he's getting lapped. Okay, the McLaren gets out the way. Scully does get out the way. Oof. Sort of. I thought he was going to get out the way, and then it kind of looked like he didn't want to get out the way anymore. So Winterish picked up a penalty. 3 seconds. So now that means this is going to be for position. So can Storming get P4 from Winter? He's on 10 lap pressure tires. Right, back to the front we go. Big T versus Mango again. Mango draining everything he has. It's not enough. Now the gap half a second. He does get DRS again. As Storming does get past Winterish. Sorry, I can't focus on that now because we are looking at this fight for the win. Now the question is, can Mango save up enough battery while staying close enough to Big T to still be able to go for this move down the main straight? Because Big T does have 9 lap pressure tires, but the gap is only 4 tenths. But Big T is saving a lot of battery, and he's going to try and deploy all of it down this main straight. So this will depend on how strong DRS is. Let's have a look. Gap is 5 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths again. Both drivers draining everything they have. Gap is not coming down by too much. Coming down now, 4 tenths. It's not enough. Basically the last chance for Mango. And he's not close enough. He's very close though, so maybe there's one more chance, but I think the dirty air in this S section is just too strong. Spikes might gain 2 positions due to penalties if he can stay close enough to Remco and David. Right, so the final sector, the final corners of this race. This has flown by, 36 laps in the blink of an eye, because no safety cars, no virtual safety cars. It's been a straight race. Had a bit of rain, but slick tires. And Big T comes across the line to win again. Second place is Mango. Big T winning the first 2 races of this new season. Then comes Don Rabico. Then comes Storming, and then Winterish. David is going to cross the line at P6. Remco drops back a bit, so he's fighting with Spikes. Oh, that's cost Spikes. Oh no, Spikes does get the position. Just quickly trying to get these drivers in Discord. Right, that's the race.
Sorry?
Yo, can my Discord just chill out a bit?
Okay.
Right. Let me just quickly grab these screenshots. So we've got Big T from Mango. Big T winning 2 races in a row to start the season. We've got Mango in second, Don Rabico in third, his first podium for the season.
Who's ran one?
Skylar, can you guys please mute your mics? Then we've got Storming Thunder in fourth, Winterish in fifth, Spikes in sixth, Davids in seventh, Remco in eighth, Skylar Sims in ninth, Baby Boy in 10th from last on the grid. Venom Puzzle, Sugar Bear, and the last positions, which I'm not going to be able to get because I have to get the race director as well. There we go. Right, so the final positions were James in P13, Buerta in P14, Rikus P15, and then you've got Just Nate, Skilly, Pantry Star, D Square Rapper, and Japes, your final places. No DNFs today. Pretty clean race all round. Let's quickly jump to the Discord for the post-race interviews. Who is here? We've got Big T and Don Rabico.
Yes, guys.
Wow, guys, what a race. That is a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos. Big T, how was it from your perspective?
The weather was tricky. In quali it said it would have been up to 80% rain. And then obviously on the grid, we could use slicks. So it was worse actually. I would have preferred if it was raining because it forced me to use my dry setup and it probably wasn't super ideal for the conditions. So the first stint was tricky. Second stint was all right. It was just struggling a little bit instant, and then I had a cramp in my hand since halfway through the race. So I had to shake it out on the straights.
That's a controller struggle, eh?
Yeah.
So was there any did you know Mango was going to do one stop when you saw him go long?
After he didn't box, I already suspected it at lap 8, and then when he didn't box lap 10, I knew he would do the one stop. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I wasn't sure. I think if it kept on drizzling, I would have caught him earlier. And then when the rain stopped, I think it made it slightly longer just because I think he was running a little bit higher wing. But the start was hard because when people were disconnecting, Mango was jumping around everywhere. So every time I would get close, he would teleport 2/10 ahead or 2/10 back, so I never knew where he was. So it was a bit hard to pass at the start, but nonetheless.
The first couple of laps I saw his car was jumping around a bit.
Yeah.
Right, thanks. Congrats, 2 wins in a row. It's awesome start to the season.
Thank you.
Don, podium, P3. Well done.
Actually, I saw Mango jumping around. I was hoping they would both crash into each other.
They almost did. There was a bit of contact into turn 1.
I saw some wing fly, but I wasn't sure whose wing was flying.
On lap 1, that was David's. It
was David.
There was a bit of a concertina effect into turn 5. And then David's went in the back of Big T, his teammate, and he got wing damage. Yeah, so that kind of screwed his race a bit. But good recovery from you. I think you qualified around 5th. 7th. Wow. Oh, you were 5th.
Yeah.
You were 5th in the opening laps. You made a few positions on the start as well.
Yeah, I don't know. My quali lap was terrible. I couldn't put a lap together.
But I mean, if you gained like 1/10.
The first one was okay. Yeah, the first one was okay. The second one, I forgot to turn on my ERS was running unknown, and I only realized it at the end of the lap.
Oh no.
So already I was on the back foot, and then I tried to push, but I don't know, the time didn't come. The time
Yeah, I
just
think
just didn't come.
it might have been the track not improving as much. Um, you know, maybe the track evolution
Yeah.
wasn't as much as it usually is.
I think it
Um,
also was also some nerves. When nerves,
yeah,
it,
true.
it kills
But I
a couple
mean,
of tenths on you.
if you go look at the lap times, that's what I was trying to say. Like you in P7, if you gained a tenth, you probably would have
Yeah,
gained like 3 or 4 positions, eh?
yeah.
So it was really close.
I just needed like a uh,
A
maybe
tenth or two.
3/10. I would have gotten maybe P3 or something.
Yeah. But anyway, good
Yeah.
recovery, man, and well done on the podium. And
Thank you. Finally, I had one good race in this league. I always had bad races. Today was a good race.
yeah,
So I
hopefully,
decided to go for the one stop. I saw that I'm not gonna catch Big T. Big T was already gone. Mango was already behind me. I saw there was no point to pit, and then I saw the guys behind me. Their pace was not catching up to me. Well, they didn't have enough time to catch me, so I knew I could
yeah.
go to the end with my heart.
And
So
even
I
if they
didn't
did
want the
catch
headache
you,
of pitting and then coming out behind people. And then I said, let me just stick to one stop.
yeah, and they had penalties, so even if they did catch you, they probably wouldn't have been able to pass and open up the gap, you know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So the safest choice for me was just to carry on.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
Well, next week's a sprint, so good luck with that. And
China.
Sprint race, reverse grid.
yeah, reverse grid. It's gonna be fun.
At least Big T will be behind. All right.
At least. All right, cheers, guys. Congrats and
All right.
good luck.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Right, everyone. So there you hear it from the mouth of the drivers. Next week we do have a sprint race at China, so we're gonna not have qualifying. It's gonna be straight into sprint, reverse championship order, and for the sprint, and then where you finish the sprint, that's gonna be where you start the race. Right. So it's gonna be a good one. Don't forget to tune in next week, and please like and subscribe. I don't often ask this, but yeah, if you've stuck around until this far. And you did enjoy the race, please like and subscribe. It'll be pretty cool. And then we'll catch each other next week for China. Have a good one. Cheers, everyone.